to Northwestern people, alums, and I just remember growing up, and there was a perception of Northwestern, and I think there still is sometimes. When I know what they did in the bowl game, I know last year just studying this group, I knew we were going to play them. That older, well coached, they don't make mistakes. That's all correct. They got very, very good players, borderline great players in some positions, and a scheme that's hard to defend. About the game, the head coach and the offense really put the defense in some bad positions. Went for a fake punt. I felt like we needed to swing that momentum at the end of the first half and try to go down there. I thought we were having trouble stopping them. That was an error, though. Error by me. And then the offense, the turnover is just a short field. You can't do that. Usually you don't win those games. But in the second half, a sign of a good team is where the offense picked up the slack when the defense was giving up some yards. So obviously a lot of things to fix, but a win against a top 20 team on the road in a tough environment, I'm proud of our guys.
We'll open up for questions. Clay.
Coach, this thing was teetering on the brink several times. What adjustments, after giving up 20 in the first half, your defense seemed to tighten up and keep you in the game in the second?
Yeah, I kind of felt the opposite. I thought in the first half there were short drives. Bad play by the offense. We had a couple of turnovers, one turnover, a fake punt. We just give them the ball, we hold them to the field goal. So, but you know what? That's who we are. We're going to run a fake punt again. I tell our players that all the time. We're an aggressive team. We're going to do what we got to do to go win games, and if that happens, go out and stop them, and they actually did. So, good team win.
Tim.
Yeah, real quick, Urban, y'all lined up like you were going to go for a field goal there. Was that to give the officials, you guys?
Yeah, we were going to go kick a field goal, and that's an interesting point. And then they're screaming. The guys were screaming upstairs in the press box saying, "Coach, we got the touchdown. We got a touchdown." And then I was going to go for it anyways. And then I said, "Let's burn the time out here," because I think it was inside the 1 yard line. So they were saying upstairs.
You said on your radio show this week you were ready to ride Carlos Hyde. I mean, put the game on him, and 168 yards, 3 touchdowns. Second half, most of that was in the second half. What does this performance mean to you for him?
Well, Jordan Hall's got a little knee issue we're dealing with right now, and I didn't know how bad. I didn't think we'd not have him this weekend, and so he's the horse right now, and I think he's a great player. It shows you how much I trust the kid to be able to do that. It's kind of him and Braxton Miller just trying to run that clock out. And I thought Braxton played fairly well today, a couple picks.
Bill.
You weren't really tested in the non-conference part of the schedule. We were tested some by Wisconsin, but to be down, you were down for the first time all year. What does it say about your team that you came back on the road, tough environment?
I think for most of the game, it's like a time warp. I look up there, we were down, I think, by 10 at one point.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anytime you go, 12-round, 15-round fight with someone and you come out the other end, it just builds toughness. And we're a tough team. That was a tough. We toughed out a win.
Dan.
We saw Carlos Hyde get very emotional when he was asked about his suspension to start the year. Just how big do you think this was for him tonight to have that kind of performance after the way his year started out?
Well, his whole life, I should say life because I didn't know him before, but his whole career was just kind of a mush. He hasn't done a whole lot for himself, for the program, and he's become a very, other than the issue that we dealt with. But we all make mistakes, and I hope this is a game changer for him when he's done playing football.
2 more questions. Doug over here.
Urban, with Braxton, he did have the 2 fumbles. He had that play where it looked like he missed Chris Fields for a touchdown.
Yep.
Is it those physical mistakes? Are they mental mistakes that taking care of the ball? Or
yeah, I think he's loose with the ball. We're going to correct that over the week. Absolutely, I saw that during the course of the game. The miss, that's just being quarterback. You got to hit that touchdown. He usually does. And my heart bleeds. I almost put Kenny in there, and I gave him a big hug, told him I love him, what to do. And he's good. This is a good team that cares about each other.
why not? How close
real
were you?
close.
Real close.
Real close.
What was the decision in the end to not do it?
We're riding, we're going. I just didn't think that was an appropriate thing to do right there, and I had a lot of trust 5 would pull it out. He did.
Last
Some
question.
really good throws as far as those quick games that we kept moving the chains. Did a nice job.
To get to the halfway pole, 6-0, and take a deep breath here.
That's big. That's big. I'm gonna rest these guys. We're gonna go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And I told them we're gonna be one of the most rested teams in the history of college football.
Would you say you're a threat now to finish the thing?
Who said that? Clay?
I'm
The guy sits next to the guy throwing a no-hitter and say, hey, dude, you got a no-hitter going. No, I'm not even thinking about that. We're going to go and get ready for the stretch run.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.